from NRG Stadium in Houston. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Here we go.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 14 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
And that's 10 touchdowns on the season for him on the ground. And remember our meeting with the coaching staff, they did share with us that one of their goals for the year was for him to get in the end zone at least 10 times. And that ramps up.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they pulled them out here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
They go play action here on first down. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
As the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Stephon Diggs with career touchdown number 70. And the Texans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule it out of bounds. So the incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as he brings up fourth down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting room. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The Texans at 9-1 on the year. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it.
And they're going to be slowed down around the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
He takes us down about the 12 for a gain of 3.
And Pierce gets it again on second down.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll run here with Pierce. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll run for it with Pierce. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
His 8th rushing touchdown, his 12th overall. And the Texans have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards.
And it was Dameon Pierce closing things out with a touchdown run.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. There's the versatile back, Kareem Hunt, getting set with the rest of this offense for the next drive.
And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lot. But barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Warner. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
So a failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Warner. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Back to throw. Hartman.
He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Off the play fake. Hartman.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 45-yard line. They got 29 yards that time. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Finds his man, it's John Mechie. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
The throw over the middle taken in. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
From the 6. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but hold on, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
It'll be Warner on first down. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's Warner. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Now a first down throw, Warner.
He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Buying time to his left.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On 1st and 10, Warner. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers.
Tommy Tremble,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Panthers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
And now it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a, look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. The 40, the 20, and all the way into the end zone, and it's 2 points. That is a play that you just do not see very often, maybe a couple times a year, the blocked extra point return for 2.
You can't afford to give anyone a free run at the kicker. Oftentimes, he's going to bounce off his hands or chest and head the other direction.
Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
The Texans with the football here late in this first half. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
It's another first down and what will be a gain of 21 yards.
And normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession. North of 20 yards.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Pierce.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Hartman. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. They'll go with the keeper, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27. So we reach
past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
So here are the Texans to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10.
A run by Pierce begins the second half.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
And I think you and I are both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they found a way to be successful with it.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Hartman.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A pickup of 27. And they pick up the first down in the process. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Dancing to, and he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And quickly they get to the line. To throw on 2nd down. Hartman.
He's got Jordan complete right side.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21. That one goes for 24 yards.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Now that's mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Looking to throw. Hartman. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. It's a quarterback sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers,
thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson.
And the Texans are going to take possession of the football.
It's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during the rookie season. But in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. This offense, thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions, and then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch the ball.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
to throw. Hartman.
That's underneath to Pierce.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
I think we're on the same page on that. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And the Texans are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. First down, they go right back to Pierce.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Looking to throw on second down. Hartman. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Stephon Diggs. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Texans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Takes it at the 7. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field.
Well, this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
Warner to throw.
Completes it again to Gage.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Warner.
That pass complete to Moore.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Warner from the gun.
That caught by Tremble. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore.
A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year.
And the Panthers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
And the Texans set to come onto the field.
And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deeper on these first snaps just because they can.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hartman. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
56 yards rushing for him now to this point.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Pierce will try to pick it up. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Off play action. Hartman.
Open man is Jordan, the tight end.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to the ground with Pierce.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it was Dameon Pierce closing things out with a touchdown run.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Fielded right around the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. Now Warner. Open man is Robbie Anderson.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. To throw, Warner.
And completes it once more to Anderson.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now Warner. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
But it leads to interceptions and really added to that total.
Got his hand out. It couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
The extra point is good, but it only impacts the final score as this game comes